Well, hello. I think I'm going to try to figure out how I can share this. So I hopped on a little bit early so that I could share this in the middle of actually doing the live stream, um, in the hopes that we could, um, yeah, have this go live. Not real clear on making the link shareable while I'm in the middle of it from within. And hey, how's it going, Chris? In the middle of the live stream. If someone is up for sharing a link on Facebook while this is happening, that will be super helpful. I figured I could, this is my experiment with trying a little bit early so that I could figure out how to get this spread more widely in time to start at 4 o'clock. How are you doing, Chris? How's it going? Can you hear me okay? Is it coming through all right? Is it just weird? I don't really know. Live chat. Looks like I can up my thumbnail pick game. My eyes are shut in every one. I think I just haven't really figured out the timing of that yet, but we'll get there. I hear that feedback. Oh, there's at least one more person hopping on, so that's nice. Well, I guess I'll just have to share it later. It doesn't seem like I can do that from here. I think I'd heard from a couple of people that you as a listener can share it when you're in the middle of the live stream. But I'm still not real clear on how to do that from my end. So yeah, I think most other people have mentioned that they have been able to have a friend waiting and hop in the room and then share the link while it's happening live. You shared it on Facebook. That's awesome. Okay. Well, it's sort of, I had all sorts of big plans before today, and I think everyone's just feeling anxious enough and nervous enough about all the goings on that are going on, that I'm just gonna try to be present and sing a few new ones and see how it feels, and really play it by ear and play it by feel on this Tuesday, November 3rd, 2020. Thanks so much for being here. So I'm going to start out with a song called The Little Pot Stove. Yeah. How the winter blizzards blow and the whaling fleets at rest, tucked in Lee Harbor's sheltered bay, safely anchored 10 abreast, and the whalers at their stations, as from shed to shed they go, carry little bags of coal with them, and a little iron stove. And in that wee dark engine room, where the chill seeps through your soul, how we huddle round that wee pot stove that burned oily rags and coal. And the fireman Paddy worked with me on the engine stiff and cold, A stranger to the truth was he, there's not a lie he hasn't told. And he boasted of his gold mine and of all the hearts he'd won, and his bonny sense of humor shone just like a ray of sun. And in that wee dark engine room, where the chill seeps through your soul, how we huddled round that wee pot stove that burned oily rags and coal. We sailed for 7 days a week with cold hands and frozen feet, bitter days and lonely nights, making grog and having fights. And there's salt fish and whale meat sausage, fresh penguin eggs a treat. And we trudged along to work each day through icy winds and sleet. And in that wee dark engine room, where the chill seeps through your soul, how we huddled round that wee pot stove that burned oily rags and coal. Then one day we saw the sun and the factory ships return. Meet your old friends, sing a song, hope the season won't be long. And then it's homeward bound when it's over. We'll leave this icy cove. But I always will remember that little iron stove. And in the wee dark engine room, where the chill seeps through your soul, how we huddled round that wee pot stove that burned oily rags and coal. That's it. There you go. Little pot stove. Feeling the cozy going on. I got that from the singing of Nick Jones. And this is actually a Halloween Samhain song from County Wexford, based on the traditions of County Wexford in Ireland. And I know a bunch of you here mentioned that you liked my little post with the photo from our pot from Saturday from Halloween. So here you go. Well, did you ever make Colcannon made with lovely pickled cream, with the greens and scallions mingled like a picture in a dream? Did you ever make a hole on top to hold the melting flake, or the creamy flavoured butter that our mothers used to make? Oh, you did, so you did, so did he, and so did I. And the more I think about it, sure, the nearer I am to cry. Oh, weren't them the happy days when troubles we had not, and our mothers made Colcannon in that little skillet pot? Well, did you ever take potato cake and boxed it to the school, tucked underneath your oxter with your books, your slate and rule? And when the teacher wasn't looking sure, a great big bite you'd take of the creamy flavoured, soft and melting sweet potato cake. Oh, you did, so you did, so did he, and so did I. And the more I think about it, sure, the nearer I am to cry. Oh, weren't them the happy days when troubles we knew not, or our mother made Colcannon in that little skillet pot? Well, did you ever go a-courting, boys, when the evening sun went down, and the moon began a-peeping from behind the hill adown? And you wandered down the boreen, where the Clorachan was seen, and you whispered love and phrases to your little dear Colleen. Oh, you did, so you did, so did he, and so did I. And the more I think about it, sure, the nearer I am to cry. Oh, weren't them the happy days, when troubles we knew not, and our mothers made colcannon in that little skillet pot. Oh, you did, so you did, so did he, and so did I. And the more I think about it, sure, the nearer I am to cry. Oh, weren't them the happy days, when troubles we knew not, and our mothers made colcannon in that little skillet pot. So, there you go. Colcannon, just for you. Pale was the wounded knight that bore the rowan shield, loud and cruel were the raven's cries that feasted in the field, saying back water cold and clear, and will never clean your wound. There's none but the witch of the Westmoreland can make thee hale and sound. So turn, turn your stallion's head, till his red mane flies in the wind, and the rider of the moon goes by, and the bright stars fall behind. And clear was the paling moon, when its shadow passed him by. Below the hills were the brightest stars, when he heard the owlet cry, saying, why do you ride this way, and wherefore came you here? I seek the witch of the Westmoreland that dwells in Windling Mere, and it's weary by the Ullswater and the misty Breakfern way, till through the cleft of the Kirkstone Pass and the winding water lay. He said, lie down by bridled hound, and rest ye, my good hawk, and thee, my steed, may gaze thy fill, for I must dismount and walk. But come when you hear my horn, and answer swift the call, for I fear the sun will rise this morn, you'll serve me best of all. And it's down to the water's brim he's borne the rowan shield, and the golden rod he's casting in, to see what the lake might yield. And wet she rose from the lake, and fast and fleet went she, one half the form of a maiden fair, with a jet black mare's body. And loud, long, and shrill he blew, till his steed was by his side. High overhead the grey hawk flew, and swiftly he did ride, saying, course well, my brindled hound, and fetch me the jet black mare, saying, stoop and strike, my good grey hawk, and bring me the maiden fair. She said, praise she thy silvery sword, lay down thy rowan shield, for I see thy briny blood that flows, you've been wounded in the field. And she stood in a gown of the velvet blue, bound around with a silver chain, and she's kissed his pale lips once and twice, and 3 times around again. And she's bound his wounds with his golden rod, full fast in her arms he lay, and he has risen hale and sound, with the sun high in the day. She said, ride with your brindled hound, and your good grey hawk in hand. There's none can harm the knight who's lain with the witch of the Westmoreland. saying black water cold and clear will never clean your wounds. There's none but the witch of the Westmoreland can make thee hale and sound. There you go. The Witch of the Westmoreland. It's kind of a positive song. Like, hey, you treat her nice and she'll do one by you pretty well, and there you go. So I think I'm going to do the Cornish Farewell Shanty. I was reminded of this song just a week ago or so with the, oh my gosh, it wasn't even a week ago. It was super, super recent. Gosh, that's so strange. Time is behaving oddly. Anyway. It is time to go now. All away your anchor, all away your anchor. 'Tis our sailing time. Set the sails upon her, all away your foresheet, all away your foresheet. 'Tis our sailing time. Feel the swells go under, all away dark shadows, all away dark shadows. 'Tis our sailing time. When the day is over, all away for heavens, all away for heavens. 'Tis our sailing time. It is time to go now. All away your anchor, all away your anchor. 'Tis our sailing time. There's your new songs for the week. Hope you like them. You love a shanty. Oh, very good. I love a shanty also. I don't know. I think I might just finish out with one that is giving me hope right now. So yeah, it's a little wolf for the moment. It's been a few months. You must give yourself to love, if love is what you're after. Open up your hearts to the tears and laughter, and give yourself to love. Give yourself to love. Kind friends all gathered around, there's something I would say that what brings us here together has blessed us all today. Love has made a circle that holds us all inside, where strangers are as family and loneliness can't hide. You must give yourself to love, if love is what you're after. Open up your heart to the tears and laughter, and give yourself to love. Give yourself to love. I've walked these mountains in the rain and learned to love the wind. I've been up before the sunrise to watch the days begin. I've always knew I'd find you, though I never did know how. Like sunshine on a cloudy day, stand before me now. So give yourself to love. If love is what you're after, open up your heart to the tears and laughter and give yourself to love. Give yourself to love. Love is born in fire. It's planted like a seed. Love can't give you everything, but it gives you what you need. Love comes when you're ready. Love comes when you're afraid. It'll be your greatest teacher, the best friend you've ever made. So give yourself to love. If love is what you're after, open up your hearts to the tears and laughter and give yourself to love. Give yourself to love. There you go. Happy Tuesday, friends. I hope this has been some kind of solace and joy for you. Thanks for joining me. Yeah, I decided to switch gears a day and a half ago or so. I was gonna pull out all the murder ballads, just in terms of time of year stuff, but I think I might just have to do that later on when we're all a little more up for that, and for sort of reveling in the whatever else is going on. I hope you're well. I hope you remain whole and hale and in good company. And remember that we are in this together and that we can give of ourselves to the state of being, which is loving. I think that's a thing. Cheers, everybody. Happy November 3rd.